The second program that we'll be playing at the Britt Orchestra features two big, solid works. The first is Brahms' Violin Concerto. The second is the Sibelius Fifth Symphony. The Brahms Violin Concerto requires an extraordinary soloist to bring this piece to life, because the range of this piece features everything from lyrical beauty to kind of improvisatory, virtuosic violin passages. It's a big, solid piece, as I said. And we have the perfect violinist to do this for us. Noah will be making his Britt Orchestra debut. He's a young man, an American, who happens to hold one of the most important violin positions in the world. He's the concertmaster, in other words, the first violinist of the world-famous Berlin Philharmonic. So we're thrilled that he'll be joining us for this very adventurous and very powerful piece of music. Sibelius' Fifth Symphony is a very special work. It's different from some of the traditional symphonies of, say, Brahms or Beethoven. It has a very special profile. What makes it so interesting is that Sibelius is able to rotate between creating melodies that are incredibly memorable to music that's just evoking a landscape or perhaps a very natural element. It's as if he's describing the earth itself. Sibelius was a Finnish composer, and his music has come to be emblematic of the Finnish people and the actual land of Finland itself. In this symphony, one of the most interesting parts about it is that the conductor and the orchestra have to work together to very slowly shift tempos. So you'll actually have these long, extended periods when you're just going from one tempo to another, and it will take 2 or 3 minutes to actually get there. So it's an incredible challenge for the musicians that are performing this to create this music that actually sounds like it's alive. It sounds like it's a living organism, or perhaps it is so earthy that it feels like you're walking on top of it and can see the vistas around you, perhaps the vistas of his homeland. And I do want to point out at the very end of the symphony, it has one of the coolest endings of all time. It's one of the famous audience traps too, because the piece ends with what seems like one chord, but it's not the ending. There's a big, long, awkward silence before you get another chord, another big, long, awkward silence, and then he keeps doing this over and over again. And if it's done right, everybody looks forward to this moment because there will be so much tension that everybody's just on the edge of their seat wondering, is this the last one? When is this piece really done? It's one of the reasons, I think, to actually get excited about this piece, because the whole work builds up to that incredible moment. There's nothing like it in music. So come join us and let's see if our audience, which is a very good audience, will not fall into that famous trap.